I have a challenge for you this New Year's. So I've been thinking of my word. Every year, there's this beautiful book. I think it's called One Big Word. And they they encourage you to think of a word for the year that will literally be the theme of the year. So this last year for me was powerful. The year before was intimate. And this year coming up, I chose bold. I'm going to be bold in everything I do. I'm going to show up bold. I'm going to be strong and bold. So what I'm asking you is, what would your word be? So what would be the theme of your year? Do you have a word in mind? Is it powerful? Is it exciting? Is it happy? Is it joyful? Is it rich? Is it something? So I really encourage you to tap into what it is you want for this new year and realistically what you're willing to invest in for yourself. So with the new year coming up, I want you to think of your new word for the new you and the new way we're going to start to live our lives. We're going to show up differently. This year is the year of change, of hope, of understanding, of participating in our own lives and in our own healing and in our own stuff, not allowing the system to define if I'm good enough, if I'm healthy enough, if I'm well enough, waiting to take tests from somebody else. No, I took my healing in my own hands, right? So what I'm saying is, you're talking to somebody who was completely a slave to the system, the medical system, the financial system, all of the systems. And what I've had to learn to do is to take my power back and go, wait, I'm the one responsible for my thinking, the way I show up in the world, in my beliefs. And if I'm literally a prisoner to the system, that's me giving up hope on me. That's me allowing the system to break me. And I did that until I was 53 years old. I'm 55 now. So what I'm saying is, you always have hope. There is always hope. There is another system. It's just about our mindset. And it is so important for us to remember that our mindset defines who we is and where we're going, because this is where we live all of the time, not most of the time, all of the time. So I started to give everyone a voice inside of me. I started to give everyone a say. Little me, mommy me, all parts of me. I've started to understand that so many things could exist at once. I could be sad and scared and happy all at the same time. But what I'm learning now about myself is there's so much more to life that I want to live. And so many of my narratives and my mindsets have held me back. I don't want to gaslight myself about where I'm going and what I'm doing and why I haven't, and make all these excuses. Because I'll tell you something that I've learned is that my nails are wet, so I'm waiting for them to dry. So I thought I would talk. What I've learned is that it's the in-between that's so important. So before the big thing and then being prepared for the big thing is I used to always say, oh, I have time. And so I'll just use my weight as a example. Growing up, especially growing up close to the beach, summers were always the worst for me. It gave me such anxieties because of my weight. My weight was a really big issue, right? So I would start gaslighting myself in March, going, okay, March, April, May, June, you have 3 months. And in 3 months, you can lose 15 pounds. That's 5 pounds a month. And then when I wouldn't do good in March, then I would gaslight myself even worse in April and go, okay, now you got to lose 10 pounds this month because you didn't lose 5 pounds last month. And you get where I'm going. It's so important for us to stop going back and keep going forward and showing up in different ways so that we can not only help ourselves, but we can help accelerate it. We can enjoy the process. We can actually go, wait, this isn't so bad. So since August 1st, I started the Joe Dispenza meditation. But in March, I started the red light therapy. My friend had bought me red light for my birthday in April, but she got it a month early. So I started the red light, and then that turned into the red light and meditation. Then that turned into me getting the sauna bag. And then I would dry brush, red light, while I was doing the sauna bag and the meditation, habit stack, 4 things done at once. Oh my God, I still do it every day now. And it literally is like eating and breathing to me. I don't know how I functioned without it before. So I subtly introduced all that into my life, and I started getting really profound impacts. So what I'm saying is, no one says you have to do it all at once, but you do got to start to do it. You do got to start somewhere. You do got to show up in different ways for yourself. Because if you had been trying so hard with your weight, or you had been trying so hard with other things and it wasn't working, we have to learn to pivot. We don't keep trying the same way and failing the same way. When we pivot, we try different things. We try different mindsets. We try talking to ourselves. My change came, and it came to stay, the change, when I changed my mindset, when I started talking to myself kinder, when I started being nicer to myself, when I started forming relationships with myself, about myself, for myself. You know what? They actually came when I became a team with me. So what I'm saying is, what is your self-talk like? How intimate are you with yourself, for yourself, about yourself? Do you show up for yourself, or do you gaslight yourself? So going into this new year, I really want to know what your word is. Could you put in the comments below on how you're going to show up for yourself? Is it going to be a year of love? Is it going to be a year of money? Is it going to be tell me what your year is going to be. So my year is going to be bold. And with that being said, I want you to have a happy new year. I want you to know that you already have everything that you need. And I want you to know that I love you, and that I'm here for you. And if you need anything, and if you just need a stranger to hold space with you on the internet, DM me. I got you. Happy New Year. Ciao for now.